Welcome back to Tom's Life. Today's Sunday special is prawn and chorizo risotto. The ingredients you need are 2 onions, 5 mushrooms, king prawns, chorizo, chicken stock cube, paprika and risotto rice, and also black pepper. First step to do is to prep all your ingredients. I'm going to start off with the onion. First step to do is to chop your ends off your onion. I like to flatten it so it's more easy to chop. Now you'll take off your other end. Like that. And you want to peel 2 of the layers of the skin off. Next step is to prep your mushrooms. You want to finely slice them. You first chop it in half and you do little pieces, moving your knife like that, and you do the same with your other half of the mushroom. So you have nice little pieces of mushroom for your dish. You do the same again with your mushroom. You first chop it in half and then do little pieces of slices like I'm doing here. But always be careful to move your fingers out of the way so you don't chop yourself. After when you have sliced them, you place them in your bowl, just like that. When you have done all 5 mushrooms, it might look a lot, but don't forget when you fry them, they shrink down, so it'll bring more flavour to the dish. Next step is to prep your chorizo. First you chop it in half. And then you chop it in half again. And then you want to finely dice it into little pieces. Always move your fingers out the way so you don't cut yourself. You should have little pieces like that. You do the same with your other half. You first chop it in half. And then you finally slice it to get nice little pieces, just like that, and you place it in your bowl. And you do your rest of your chorizo. Next step is to weigh out your risotto rice. You will need 90 grams. I'm using my talking scales.
It is 54 grams. It is 90 grams.
Just going to take some out. You use a spoon.
It is 93 grams. It is 87 grams. It is 90 grams.
Spot on. After when you have weighed out your risotto rice, you place it in a bowl. Next step is to pour some hot water into a measuring jug. Then you add your chicken stock cube to your water, and you give it a good stir with your fork so it evaporates in the water. So you want to give it a good stir so it all mixes in. Next step is to switch on your hob. And now you want to set your hob ring to high. And you want to place your pan on the ring and wait for it to warm up. After when your pan has warmed up, you add your chorizo and let them fry for a few minutes. Give them a little stir with your wooden spoon. So the oil comes out, that will bring flavour. So next step, now to add your onion. Let them fry with your chorizo so they bring out some of the flavour into the pan. You can already smell the onions starting to cook. Next step is to add your mushrooms to your pan and give them a good stir with your onion and chorizo. They bring out a lot of water, so they don't need much long cooking. And you want to give it a good stir. Don't forget, I'm doing a prawn and chorizo risotto. I'm doing a prawn and chorizo risotto, but you can also do a chicken one, or if you're a vegetarian, you can do a vegetarian one, like just a mushroom and onion. Add your prawns into your pan. So they can get some flavour of the onions and chorizo, and you want to give that a good stir. And you also have a little bit of the prawn juice, but don't worry about that because that will evaporate away. So you want your prawns to marinate in with your chorizo, onion and mushrooms, because don't forget the chorizo's got oil, the prawns will get flavour from the chorizo oil. Next step is to add your risotto rice. I'm going to give it a little bit of a stir. Next step is to now season your pan with some black pepper, and a pinch of paprika. And you want to give it a good stir. Before you add in your stock. You should be able to smell the prawns and all the spices. Now you add your stock. Into your pan. And you want to give it a little stir. Now you place your lid on top, and you want to leave it on medium heat and let that simmer for 10 to 15 minutes, and always keep an eye on it. Thanks for watching. Hit the like button if you like this video. Don't forget to subscribe. More videos coming soon.